Hey, how's it going guys? Nate here, and today I would like to talk about survival mode being reintroduced into the Elder Scrolls V Remaster. Now this is something that I've thought a lot about since Bethesda made the announcement that Skyrim was coming back, because I personally feel that the game would make a perfect candidate for such a mode. Survival mode really changed the way you played Fallout 4. You were a lot more cautious, more attentive, more alert to loot items such as water and food that you'd otherwise just leave unnoticed. You generally just thought a lot more critically about the decisions you'd make, because anything and everything could just go so horribly wrong and set you back hours worth of progress. If you wanted to go from Sanctuary to Diamond City, you'd have to devote a lot more consideration on how you plan to get there, rather than just tapping a couple of buttons on your Pip-Boy. You need to bring food, water, sufficient weapons, know the location of nearby beds to save at and raiders to avoid, just to get across a quarter of the map. But not only does it make you think critically, but it also forces you to take in your environment to a level you wouldn't have otherwise. Say you want to go on an even longer trip, from Sanctuary to the Glowing Sea. That is a very long way to walk without fast travel across the entire map actually. And as a result, you'll find yourself stopping at settlements and locations you otherwise wouldn't have paid much attention to in order to gear up and find a bed. You'll find random markers across the map that you just wouldn't have known were there had you not taken the time to walk and find them. And I think that's pretty special, and I feel like it'd be great to play Skyrim with a similar mindset. For instance, when you first start off at Whiterun after you flee Helgen, say you want to join one of the factions in the Civil War, either Solitude or Windhelm respectively. Well, now you might need to stay a while, save up enough for a horse, enough for food, take the time to figure out where you want to stop on the way, rather than just pressing B and fast traveling. And just so much of Skyrim already seems tailored for this. You know, you've got inns, which would now serve a very significant purpose, as you'd want to go stop somewhere and save your game when you're on your way from town to town or hold to hold, which would be a very, very long journey, especially if you're going across the map. You've got all these animals, which do absolutely nothing, such as deer, cows, you've got elk, I think you also have like goats. Imagine stopping and needing to hunt those every now and then when you get hungry, or just buying their venison off a vendor. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now, in fairness, I don't think you can actually hunt cows. I think they only spawn at farms, but Bethesda should fix that too. Let's add packs of cows for all I care. And then, of course, you already have diseases incorporated into the game. Maybe Bethesda could add a couple more and just tweak them appropriately to make them, I guess you can say, a bit more fitting for the mode. There's a lot of room that Bethesda has to play with this, and I think it'd be cool. Maybe even add weather effects and cold and hot heat. Say you went into the north, or you wanted to go to the mountains, or maybe you wanted to go to Winterhold or Windhelm, and you got a little cold there. Maybe you need to make a campfire, put on some better fur armor, I don't know. When you went to the swamp or the marshes, you get a little bit of hot, you need to drink water a bit quicker. There's just a lot of room for Bethesda to work with, and it'd be interesting to see what they do with this here. And what I like about it is it doesn't really force the player to do anything. This mode would be completely optional. You can continue to play on novice or hard difficulty, whatever you wanted to do, but if you wanted that added challenge, you can click on and play survival mode, and I think that'd be really nice. But altogether, this just sounds like an interesting way to play Skyrim that definitely add, I guess you can call it, replay value to the game that keep people like me occupied for quite some time. And it seems like this is something Bethesda might be willing to consider, seeing as they're fresh off of making Fallout 4's mode, and if they haven't started on it yet, it's not really too late to start now. I don't know. Leave a comment down below. What would you like to see if Bethesda were to attempt something like this? Would you rather them avoid it altogether, leave it to the modders, or would you like them to go all in, add those weather effects, add more diseases, and all that stuff? But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you disliked, leave a dislike. Either way, thanks for watching. I hope to see you all in my next video. Peace out, everyone.